saying some things I genuinely really do like about San Francisco. I have 1.5. So number one, I don't know if you know about this, it's kind of a hidden gem. If you walk about 4 blocks north of here, they have sea lions. They're great! They're very talkative, they're gregarious, they like to hang out with each other in a kind of generally unplanned way. They don't wear name badges when they do it. As far as I can tell, none of them are currently building any apps. The half a point is that San Francisco is a very pretty city. It's got lots of nice little dinky, colourful houses. You've got antique streetcars trundling around everywhere. I'm afraid you only get half a point for that one though, because it does make it much weirder to see what's actually happened here. San Francisco looks like a city where the main industries ought to be papier-mâché and tantric sex. Unfortunately, it is not. The only way I've found to really think about what's happened to this place is to imagine another great American city, let's say Chicago, has been suddenly taken over by people whose main activity is digging around in the dirt with their hands and counting the worms. And so within a few years, all the billboards on the street are about how you can count more worms than your competitors with a new advanced shovel. And if you walk down a nice street full of bars, there's basically no one in them because everyone's too busy in their gardens digging up worms. According to the worm counters, the city has never been better. It's the most important and dynamic place in the world, leading everywhere else in the important process of worm counting. How many worms are they counting in Paris or Rome? I mean, I don't mean to be rude, but you do realise, don't you, that in other cities, the advertising on the street is for things people actually might want. Clothes, a car, a crooked lawyer, Jesus. Here, absolutely every corner and every bus stop is covered in aggressively opaque B2B drivel. I've not been in town for very long, but I can give you just a few of the signs I've seen since I've arrived. Here's one. Go from AI silos to work that flows. Drivel. Here's another. No one cares about your product. Make them. Terrifying. The third one's interesting. It says, Soham Parekh had 5 jobs. Ava has hundreds. She's built different. Hire Ava, the AI BDR. This one I had to investigate. A BDR, if you're a civilian like me, is an annoying way of describing a sales rep. Soham Parekh is a guy in India who took on remote jobs for 5 different Silicon Valley startups at once and was eventually fired for doing a generally terrible job at all of them. The company behind the ad is essentially a dashboard for sending cold emails that people don't want to receive. So you put them all together, and what this thing is saying is that you can baffle and infuriate your customers with the power of AI. Amazing! Finally, here's one from the San Francisco Medical Center. Get the care you need for your child's mental health. The result of all of this is that visiting San Francisco feels like being trapped in a kind of Playmobil toy town that's recently been assimilated by the Borg. It does not help that inside every one of those nice Victorian houses, there's a person who makes $800,000 a year but seemingly can't afford a bed frame. There's a kitchen full of supplements with the most terrifyingly advanced Chinese peptides known to man, but no actual food. No cutlery except for a single plastic fork. Meanwhile, your beautiful streets are also full of people hunched over at weird angles or drooling into the sidewalk, while driverless cars zoom around with absolutely nobody inside. Spending any amount of time in San Francisco is, I'm sorry, it's a crushing and miserable experience, because this city actively militates against everything that's good in ordinary human life.